the Enlightened Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play Let's Complete Pokemon Blue, where last time we met our third troll. Troll Ditto. We've had Jirachi Metapod. We've had the immovable Snorlax. And now we've had Troll Ditto. It's weird that this game has gone about itself in that way with me, making the hardest to catch Pokemon, Mew, seem like a cakewalk compared to how it ought to have been. And making some of the easiest Pokemon, Ditto and Metapod, seem darn near impossible. Well, unfortunately, guys, today there's not a whole lot to do. We need to get ready for the Safari Zone, hopefully next episode, so I'm going to speed it up and fly through the remaining trainers on this route. If there's extra time, we might dip our toes into the Safari Zone. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Cool. That actually sounds pretty useful. Anyways, what to talk about today? Since I'm going to be doing mostly just battling, it's going to be a very, not content, but very commentary-heavy episode. So if you like that, then you're in for a treat. If you hate it, then this probably isn't the channel for you. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys today about one of the gamer buzzwords, nostalgia. A lot of people, especially on the internet, have gone way out of their way to try and make nostalgia into a bad thing, while then clinging to their own feelings of a Pidgey just knocked out Dart. Their own feelings of nostalgia. Dude, you're so dumb for still liking that baby game because it's dumb and I'm smart and me and myself and also I. How do you feel about GoldenEye 007? Oh, it's the best game in the world. The multiplayer is so perfect and the controls are so perfect. It's the best game ever. Have you played it in 30 years? Yeah, I'm only 29. Gamer hypocrisy is very much a thing. Hypocrisy is a thing that transcends racial boundaries, cultural boundaries, and personal boundaries. We are all guilty of it to some extent. I discourage swearing and vulgarity, but every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, something makes me really mad and one just slips out. Does that mean that I defend what I say? That I think it's okay that I occasionally swear? No, I don't think it is okay. I don't want to swear. But sometimes things happen. Last time, one finally slipped out. That's a Dodrio. That's a new Pokemon. It can also fly. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about nostalgia and gamer hypocrisy. People have made people have made nostalgia out to be this terrible thing that blinds you and makes you stupid. When really, nostalgia is just not understanding why you like something that you like. And if you take the time to study it more, you'll find enlightenment. Believe me, I have. It might take years, or it might take minutes. You might not yet be familiar with words like conveyance or words like, well, you probably are familiar with art, but words like atmosphere and depth. But as you get older, You may learn why you loved that game, why you loved, just throwing it out on a limb here, why you loved Star Fox 64 so much. The up-tempo actions, the memorable hooks and lines, the frustration of dealing with Slippy, and even occasionally Peppy and Falco. And we're gonna go heal after this fight because status effects. Shenron can still power through because he's awesome, but only because he's awesome. Oh, level 31, never mind. Shenron, you're just gonna be paralyzed for a little while. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time in this episode. And it's Amanita's turn. I know that feel. Anyways, it's important to talk to you guys about these things like nostalgia. People have demonized it, made it be like, oh, if you're nostalgic, you're stupid. And I love what I love because I'm nostalgic, but I'm smart because me. And it really, really bothers me. People on one hand will say, the 3D Zeldas are garbage because they're not exactly the same as the original Zelda. And then on the very next hand say, man, Modern Warfare is just the best game ever because it's new, and people that are nostalgic and cling to the past are stupid. And it's so hypocritical. It's really, really disgusting. And we're really poisoned now. Hey, maybe she'll have a Venusaur. And we need to go to level 31. Nope. I didn't ask for this. You didn't have to. I gave it free of charge. Bleh. I'm just gonna go heal, because I'm gonna feel bad if I don't heal 2 status conditions in a faint. But I just feel like I need to talk to this stuff with you guys. Talk about this stuff with you guys. Because not enough people do. There are a few. A few other enlightened gamers. I'm not the only one. Even if I am the only one in name. Ooh, it's Canucks' turn. Well. It bothers me whenever people are so decisively single-minded. And that's not to say that people are, because people will really surprise you. If you give them a choice to be enlightened, very often they will take it. And why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't you want to? Every time. Why wouldn't you want to be closer to the truth? Why wouldn't you want to understand why other people do what they do? Even why extremists act the way that they do. Instead of just saying somebody's stupid for doing what they've done, actually analyzing what they've done and why they've done it. Even the most foolish, extreme acts of hatred can be explained. Military actions and terrorist attacks are acts of desperation, acts of vindication. Trying to save what they believe is a dying world. Link grew to level 31 is trying to learn agility. Agility is a really good move in that it doubles your speed, but it's not really all that good for Farfetch'd, who's already pretty fast as far as first form Pokemon go. And we definitely don't want Swords Dance and Agility on the same Pokemon if they don't have a ton of defense. So we're going to abandon learning Agility. Awesome. It's Pinball's turn as an electric. Do I have to be poisoned the whole time? Oh well, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Electrode still wins. How many Pokemon does this guy have? Also, Pinball, you were awesome. Now you are just beyond epic. Well, guys, I really, really want to talk about this stuff with you guys. I want to talk about gamer hypocrisy. I want to talk about the show. I want to talk about Pokemon with you, video games. What games do you like? A lot of you liked Viva Pinata. I was really surprised by that. Especially considering literally everyone who I've ever talked about it in my real life has crapped all over it. It's too weird, it's too kiddie, I don't like it. Explosions, death. And it just makes me sad that nobody gives certain games a chance just because they're not grotesque enough. Oh, you're a little cutie. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like you're lying, but I do appreciate it. Oh, Lord. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. Like Chansey on a diet, it's Wigglytuff. Goodbye, Wigglytuff. Pinball, you are just... you're the best around. You're the best... no, you're not the best around. You're the best round. Lol. Lol, Raffle. Anyways, guys. Ooh, we fought our way back around to the beginning. Goodbye. Thank you for wasting your one move. Ooh. Thank you for wasting your one move. There we go. Knew it. What else to talk about? Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? Yes, I have, actually. I have one. Oh, this guy's Farfetch'd is really over-leveled, so... Please, thank you. That worked out quite well. Why? Why'd I lose? Because you had one Pokemon. And I'm not about to get shown up by Farfetch'd again. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? Why, yes, I have. There's something that could be a game mechanic that could really make an interesting Pokemon game. What if there was a Pokemon game where instead of having HMs be moves that you just use in battle, turn those all into TMs? Turn all of them into TMs. And Turn all of them into TMs and then make HMs automatically unlocked, so you can just have free control of the map. You're not feeling the first gym? You can go to the 7th gym. And the 7th gym will have Pokemon similarly leveled to the first gym. Just make it a bit more of an organic, real experience. I wouldn't say to do it for the next main series game. Because, well, you wouldn't be able to control the flow of the map. You wouldn't be able to tell people, hey, don't go to the very last gym first. But maybe for a special game. Maybe a game that I should talk about with you guys at some point. Maybe something that I've been thinking about for years. Pokemon fight, let's rumble. Okay. Oh. Shenron, you are the beast around. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, yo, gotta let go of my consciousness. Blown away! Platypus. Oh. Guys, I'm pretty tired right now, but I know you guys don't probably want to hear about that. You probably want to hear about philosophy, more about nostalgia. Why is nostalgia important? Why do we hold on to it? Because the past and the present do not exist. The past is gone, and the present exists for such a finite amount of time that it can only exist as a concept and not as a real thing. Your leg's broken. But our memories and our history keep the past alive. Legend is past that will never die. Past that may even outlive our own species. I don't want to trade, but I'm gonna see what you wanted to trade. I trade Pokemon with my friends. Thank you for the useless info. TM20! Well, guys, I guess we can go up here really quick. Awesome. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an experience all. Now, those of you who have yet to play, who started on a later game in the series are probably wondering, what the heck's the experience all? Basically, it's an experience share that works almost identically to the experience share in X and Y. Except that instead of giving your lead Pokemon all the experience and then giving all of your other Pokemon half the experience, it divides the experience by whatever number of party Pokemon you have and distributes it all evenly. Unfortunately, it can't be turned off, so until it comes time to need it, I'm gonna go on ahead and just put it in the PC. Like he just said, if you don't need it, you should store it on PC. Because if you use it and you don't need it, you're gonna have a bad time. Well, guys, we have some time to kill. This episode was short. I mean, I could go and battle a couple more trainers, catch another Pokemon, but time in Fuchsia City. You know, before I started doing this, I was a bit of a writer. I'm unpublished, but I was a bit of a writer. And of all the words that I've found, including words like ichor, fuchsia is one of the hardest for me to write down. Because every time I write it down, I want to write F-U-S-H-A. Fuchsia. But it's Fuchsia! It doesn't even sound like it should be it doesn't even sound English if you say it the way it's spelled. Oh, I could talk to this guy. Oh, that's the warden's home. We want to talk to this guy. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? We've been over this. Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. The good rod, the good rod. It's better than bad, it's good. You know, I think I'm going to end this episode with a new catch. Bring that dex number up to 55.
What's the deposit? The whiskey. The iron. The silk scope. TM29 psychic. The escape rope. The elixir. Actually, no. PHP up. Nugget. Attack your seat. Breath candy. Calcium. TM20. Yep. And the experience all.
Well, guys, we've had a grand old time doing junk and stuff. So I'm gonna go back to the route where I know we can catch Poliwag. Why do you say Poliwag like that, Ninjo? I say it like that because one of the games that means the most to me is Pikmin. More specifically, Pikmin 2. That's a story for another Let's Play. But until then, I like to say it that way because that's the way that Captain Olimar says his own name. Olimar! Olimar! Makes it sound very similar. Let's see if we get lucky. It would be a first. Not even a nibble. Let's see how long this takes. Ooh, the clock's rolled over. That means I can end the episode at any point. Okay, this is an unlucky tile. There we go. Poliwag. Shenron. It's gonna do way too much damage. We need... And we needed to put it to sleep. Oh no, not the bubbles. Not the bubbles. I always thought it was kind of silly that bubbles did damage in Pokemon. Anyways, Ultra Ball, go. Poliwag was caught. No interruptions from the interrupting kitty. No trolls. Just a nice, easy episode to follow my most frustrating one. Its newly grown legs prevent it from running, even though it runs in Pokemon Snap. It appears to prefer swimming than trying to stand. Want to give a nickname to Poliwag? We already have Shenron, so no. Poliwag was transferred to Bill's PC. Actually, we need 2 Poliwag, because we need a Poliwhirl for a trade later on. on ahead and skip right here until we find another Poliwag. Okay guys, we're gonna go on ahead and catch this Poliwag because we need a second Poliwhirl. Why don't you just catch Poliwhirl? Because I'm too OG to quit. I don't know. I just prefer to evolve all my Pokemon. Opposed to Ash, who never evolves any of his Pokemon. That's not entirely true. He let Charizard evolve and he let Butterfree evolve. Let's see what happens. What? It's Poliwag! It's level 10! I can't even physically hurt it! Oh, please don't tell me that you're gonna troll me at the very end of the episode. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip until I catch Poliwag because I don't want this episode to go on for a million years. Okay, guys. We're back in. This has been Ninjo X, the Enlightened Gamer. Till next time, stay enlightened.